Hey guys, it's Lisa. Welcome to Banning, Panning and Beyond and the July update for the 12 oldies and 12 favourites project pans. So I am doing the updates for both projects as if they were one. And yeah, I have a fair bit to talk about today. So I'm going to refer to my notes to make sure I don't forget anything. And I'm going to make sure I start with my roll-ins because they are not based on roll-outs. I just decided, even though I had a bit of a hiccup at the start of the project, that I was going to go about my roll-ins in a certain way, kind of stuffed them up, got back on track, and just decided to do, on average, 2 roll-ins per project per bi-monthly update. So after my 3rd update, I'm now rolling in, because I started each project with 6 and I had 6 more to roll in for each one. So I'm now up to my final roll in for both projects, and the first one I decided on is actually my Becca Opal highlighter. So I've set the goal for this based on the fact that I usually do my makeup once a week. I have been actually achieving that more than that, I think, because the project actually encourages me to do my makeup more often. But I'm going to stick with that same goal that I started the project off with, or basis for that goal of doing my makeup once a week. So considering there's 26 weeks left of this project, I am going to set the goal for 24 uses. Now you can see I actually have significant dip in this already, and I would really love to hit pan. Whether I can do that in 24 uses or not is yet to be seen. So yeah, that will be interesting to see how that one goes. And the other one that I've got to roll in for my oldies is a very old product. It's an Avon Super Shock pot liner, and again you can see I've got quite a dip happening in that, and I'm going to set the goal for 24 uses on that as well. Again, I would love to hit pot in this, but I'm not as confident in that for this one as I am for the highlighter. And for the favorites, I am going to, I had to change this up because the one product that I was going to roll in, I narrowed it down and I was actually having a reaction to it, so I had to scrap that. So I have decided instead it was going to be an Urban Decay the Naked 2 lip liner. So I ended up rolling in a substitute instead. It's the Gerard Cosmetics lip pencil in the shade Nude. So that's where we're starting at the moment, and the goal for this one is going to be based on this one here, where I'm just going to basically use it either to the end of the project or until I hit my goal on that lippy. So we'll see how long that one lasts in the project. And the other fave that I'm rolling in is a very well used product. It's the Benefit Gimme Brow, and you can see it's well loved. All the print has worn off. I've got no idea how long it's going to take me to finish this off. So I'm going to try to finish it before the end of the project, basically to the point where it just gets too dry that I'm not getting any color payoff from it. I use 4 different products in my brows, and if I had to just choose one and abandon all others, this would definitely be it. So that is my roll-ins for both of those. Now I'm going to get to I'll do the rollouts, I guess, and we will, I've got them all mixed up, but this one I was so happy to finally finish this off. It's the It CC Plus whatever, I'm just going to go with foundation. So you can see there, like, I have scraped the absolute crap out of it. I cannot, there's a bit of a spring in there for the pump, so I just can't get any more out. So that is done, and I finished that on the 24th of May, so significantly beyond the last update. It wasn't sort of like just around the corner. So yeah, so that is done, so I'm going to put that aside. And what else have we got for oldies? Actually, I'm just gonna stick with all my oldies or go down my list and tell you whether they're rolling out or staying in. So this one is the Hourglass Vanish Highlighting Stick. On my diagram on my book, it shows absolutely no difference in length, but the reason being is that I am wearing out a dip in the middle, so the outside is still the same height. So I'm moving forward going to try and work on the edges of that one. There has been a weight change in it. Now the goal on that one is to finish it. After seeing my progress so far, I've come to terms with the fact that I'm not going to hit goal on that, so it's just going to be in pretty much till the end of the project, and so be it. The next one I've got is the Benefit Hula Quickie Contour Stick. I'm using this as a bronzer. My goal was to finish it, and look at that, it's almost gone. There's still some there. Yeah, a few more uses. I'm 100% confident that is going to be gone by the next update, but it's staying in for now. We have the Fenty Matchstick contour stick out of this trio. Probably, I think compared to the last one, I used slightly more than I did the time before. I will hold my diagram up, but that's how much I've got left. So again, my goal was to finish this. Realistically, I don't think that's going to happen. So again, probably we'll just end up staying in until the project is complete. Now you'll have to excuse my crappy diagrams, but basically that's it there. So that was the first usage, and then so that's the full product to there. And yeah, that's those two there. So you can see that I've used slightly more than the time before. Then I have my Colourpop lip primer. I'm really impressed with this because I have two in my collection. They've sat there for years. I just don't think to use them, and they do, if you over apply, it does get a bit cakey. But yeah, I haven't had any problems with it. I haven't reacted to it whatsoever. I've actually, that's all I've got left, and that is half of what I started with. So I'll show you the diagram for that one as well. So that'll be staying in. So that's it there. So you can see out of the full length of, I've basically done half of that one, and I think that's it, because everything else for my oldies has I've hit goals on all the rest of them. So I've got 1, 2, 3, I've got 4 plus the 2 that I've rolled in, so I've got six still in for my oldies. All right, so we'll see how we go as far as the faves are concerned. So the number 1 product for that one is the Mellow Cosmetics Liquid Lip. The goal is to finish it. So you can see where the marking started. It's really hard. There is some stuck on the outside of the tube, and I have used it since I marked it this morning. So I'm up to there. It's been fairly consistent usage, and I need to make more effort because I think I'm on track to finish it, but if I slacken off, then I may not hit that goal. So I've got to keep pushing myself. This one's disappointing. The Becca Blush, it's in the shade Wild Honey. My goal was 50 uses. I'm at 49. So yeah, really annoyed with myself. You cannot really see that I've even used it. Like for 50 uses, I could probably wear this for the rest of my life and still not finish it. So because it's fairly pigmented, I'm not one for really heavy blush, but yeah, you can't go in too heavy-handed, at least not for my taste. I can't. I pretty much tap very lightly, put it on, and yeah, it's gonna take me forever. But yeah, so 1 more use left on that one. So that's 2 that I've got for that, and then I've got, that's gone. Oh, okay, so this is product number 4. It was my Coloured Rain Safari Rain palette. The goal was 24 uses all up, and I hit 24 uses on the 12th of May. So this is the final state of that palette. So you can see there's some usage on that. Definitely see it more in the metallics than you do in the mattes. So I haven't reached for it since I hit goal on that, because I've just got so many other palettes that I've been enjoying playing with. So that's going to get packed away. My Cleona Halo single, the goal is to hit pan, and I'm doing pretty well. I think the usage on each update has, as far as weight is concerned, is fairly consistent. I think you can see the dip happening, and I'm not going straight down because I tend to use it with my fingertip. It's quite a fat sort of dent in there, so I'll give that a swatch for anyone that, you can see the shift on that is, it looks, seeing it more like a pink, almost disappears there, to a very bright orange. It's also got green in it, which isn't showing up at the moment, but absolutely pretty shade. I've got that on sort of in the inner corner and first part of my mobile lid today. All right, I hit goal on, have I missed anything? Anyway, like I said, that's why I kept my notes. So this Colourpop Super Shock Bumblebee, goal was to hit pan, and I did it. And I said that after I hit pan, I was going to declutter this because it's a pain in the ass. So you can see in there, I have hit pan. I had to use my, what's it called? The Inglot Duraline, because it was just, yeah, hard pan, and all I could do was put that in, make it like a liquid, put it on. And I'm really happy that the goal has been met on that one, and I can get rid of it. So flipping over, the Melt Cosmetics, it's the Illumination highlighter. I just set a goal of 12 uses, and whoops, that's it there. So you can still see the majority of the Sugar Skull there. And yeah, so I hit goal on that on the 10th of June, so only a couple of weeks ago. So rolling that out, but now I've got my opal highlighter to work on, so that's cool. We have the Natasha Denona Chromium Liquid Eyeshadow. It's, the shade is Ultraviolet, and I have got it on the mobile lid in the center today. I've also got it on top of my Mellow Cosmetics lipstick, which I also then in very center put Halo. So, and then I put a gloss, sticky gloss on top of it, which is why my hair keeps sticking. This one, I had a goal of 12 uses, and I've actually used it 14 times all up. So very pretty eyeshadow. Feel like it's starting to dry out though. Finding it difficult with the wand to actually get any product onto it. So, and you only use the tiniest amount. Very expensive. I wouldn't buy anymore of these. I do have another one in my collection though, so we'll have to see how much longer this lasts, whether I have to add some Duraline to that as well to try and get a little bit more use out of that. We'll have to wait and see. Then I also have here in my faves the Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. The goal was to finish it, which I did. It's here a little bit in there, but it won't come out from the sprayer. So yeah, it's done, and I finished that on the 24th of May. So happy to have one less setting spray in my collection. I think this is the last one. It's the LA Girl Shockwave Neon eyeliner in Vivid. That's it there. The goal was to use it 12 times as well, which I did on the 24th of June. So actually really enjoyed this. It worked really well in my waterline, but I also liked using it as like the like an eyeliner on my spit it out for my top lashes. Anyway, you know what I mean. And yeah, so that's done as well. So what have I got left in now? So I've got the two, I've got the lippy, I've got the Halo single, one use left on this one. I've got the lip liner, and what else have I got? Is that it for the, what else did I roll in? I'm gone completely and utterly, oh, there we go, the Gimme Brow. So that looks like I've only got 5 left in that one. Let me just double check. So we've got the lippy, the blush, single, the liner, yeah, and the Gimme Brow. So 5 in my faves and 6 in my oldies, and that's it. So but I am curious for anyone else that is in the panning community, what they would have done about this blush, considering there was only 1 use left. Would you basically just say, that's it, I'm going to use it one more time and just forget about updating it, or not? I kind of feel silly to have to come back in 2 months time just to say, yes, I got my 1 use in. So let me know in the comments. Thank you for watching. I'm really enjoying doing this project. It was Andrea from Pretty as a Peacock that talked me into doing this project. So she's doing her updates every month. So you can go and check that out. I'll leave just a link to her channel in the description box, as well as the details of the project's creator. It is an Instagram project, but yeah, Andrea was doing on YouTube and she wanted someone to join her, so I did, and I'm really glad that she talked me into it. So yeah, so looking forward to seeing how I go in the next 2 months. So like I said, thank you for joining me. See you all again soon. Bye.